Hello everyone, I am Dorna from Gavel and I talk about how lawyers are using tech. Hallucinations. Everyone probably remembers the news story about Donald Trump's former fixer using Google Bard and getting fake legal citations that he then submitted to the court. So let's talk a little bit about the types of hallucinations and why they happen. There are 4 types: sentence contradiction, prompt hallucination, factual hallucination, and nonsensical hallucination. Sentence contradiction is when the response conflicts with the prior sentence in the response. For example, it might say the sky is blue and then later say the sky is red. Prompt hallucination is when the hallucination conflicts with the prompt. So, for example, you give it a question about copyright law, but then it starts talking about unrelated medical legislation. Factual hallucination is when there are factual errors. So, for example, Hillary Clinton was the first female president of the United States. We know that's not true. And finally, nonsensical hallucination. So it might say, Paris is the capital of France, and also Paris is the name of a famous reality TV star, when you didn't really want to know that. So why do these models hallucinate? 3 main reasons: quality of the data, the input or the prompt. Context is really important because sometimes the input is ambiguous or doesn't have enough detail. So the model is going to guess about the intent. And third is overfitting. So if a model is overfitted, then it might do really well on the training data, but fail on new unseen data and create really specific responses that aren't actually relevant to the new prompt. How can we minimize these hallucinations? Give it specific quality prompts, actively mitigate by giving specific rules on fine tuning with specific data, so you can configure it to give it your own responses. And then finally, multi-shot prompting. So that means you give it examples of what you want to see instead of just giving it one. So that's multi-shot versus single shot. And as always, as we learned in law school, shepherdize your cases, or whatever the Westlaw equivalent is.